Another lesson, very easy lesson, and this is lesson number 3, starting with the dua, inshallah. اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا وإنك تجعل الحزن بفضلك سهلا سهل لنا أمورنا واشرح لنا صدورنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Lesson number 3, the title is إقلاب, which in English is changed. Now let's see, a very short lesson and very easy. The definition is it is the changing of unvoweled noon or tanween into meme when followed by the letter ba with ghunna. We have to stretch the ghunna 2 counts. This occur in 1 or 2 words. Now, reminding you of the ghunna. The ghunna is the nasal sound, and it is a characteristic of the letter meme and noon. When we apply the iqlab, since we are reading the meme, we're changing the noon into meme, so we're reading the meme has got ghunna as a characteristic, so we have to stretch the ghunna 2 counts, like we're counting in 1, 2. So when we read the meme, we say that's the stretching sound, that's the ghunna sound. Okay, now why do we apply this rule? If you look at the picture in front of you, we've got I always use this picture, we've got the point of articulation of all the letters. Now let's see here, the noon, the point of articulation of the noon is the tip of the tongue going up to there, to touching the gum, the upper gum. Now, since this point of articulation and the tip of the tongue is here, and the ba, the point of articulation of the ba, as you can see, it's from the lips. So between the lips and the tip of the tongue, it's very difficult to say the noon and they go back to the ba. That's why we have to change something. When it is difficult to pronounce a letter, we have to change it into, that's why we apply the rule. We have to change it into meme. Why do we change it into meme? Because ba, we finish from the noon, we going to the ba, but ba and meme are coming from the same, exactly the same point of articulation, so automatically the ba change into meme. When do we do that? When the noon and tanween followed by the ba. Always when we have noon sakina or tanween and afterward there is ba, we have to change into meme. Why? As I said before, because the point of articulation, it is difficult to noon and the ba very close to each other, so it is difficult to pronounce noon and then go back to the ba, so we have to change it into meme because meme is very closer to the ba. And when we have the examples, you will understand it more. Okay, let's see the examples. That's part of the ayah from Surah Al-Baqarah. وَلَهُمْ عَذَابٌ أَلِيمٌ بِمَا كَانُوا يَكْذِبُونَ. If we look at the alimun bima, we've got the meme. On top of the meme there is mun, there is dhamma and then little meme. Now this one originally supposed to be double dhamma, like tanween al-dhamm, dhammatain. but they took off one dhamma and put meme instead to show you that there is a rule here which is change. Why? Because of the ba. So we've got tanween. After tanween there is ba. Every time we see tanween or noon sakina, afterward there is ba, we have to change the noon into meme or the tanween into meme. That's why they put this little meme to remind you that there is meme here. You need to pronounce the meme instead. So you can't say alimun bima. It is difficult. If we say alimun bima, it's like izhar. We pronounce the noon clearly or the tanween clearly. We have to stop because the point of articulation are very close to each other. To separate them from each other, we have to stop, and we can't stop. So that's why we have to change it into meme. Since meme has got ghunna in it, so we have to pronounce the ghunna. So it would be alimun bima. This sound is the ghunna. We stretch it 2 counts. It's like we're counting 1, 2. That's one example. The second example is amburika. This noon is supposed to be noon sakina. They didn't put the sukun. They put the meme instead to show you that here there is hukm iqlab or change. You need to change this noon, so you don't read the noon. You read only the meme with the ghunna. You stretch the ghunna and then go to burika. So you read from a to the meme. Burika. That's the way you read it. Another example. That's the first one was noon. This one is tanween al-dam. سميع بصير. So عين ضمتين, instead of ضمتين they put only one dhamma, and the other dhamma they replace it with the meme. So you know that there is iqlab here. Why? Because of the ba, because there is ba afterward. So سميع بصير. Another part of the ayah from Surah I'm not sure if from Surah Al-Baqarah, could be from another surah. أفكلما جاءكم رسول بما لا تهوى. كمان also here we've got رسول بما لون, supposed to be لون ضمتين. We took off one, the second dhamma, and we put instead meme to show you that here there is حكم إقلاب. Why? Because after the tanween there is ba sound. Okay, since we've got these 2 part of ayat, and since we had the rule of izhar beforeward, so let's see if we have izhar in the first one. وَلَهُمْ عَذَابٌ أَلِيمٌ. عَذَابٌ. If you look at the bun, there is dhammatain here. First dhamma is normal dhamma. The second one, it's like a hat, which indicates that there is hukm izhar, not iqlab, izhar. Why? Because after tanween there is hamza. Remember the letters of throat: hamza, ha, عين, ha, غين, خا. So that's the hamza. That's here we have izhar. And the second ayah, أفكلما جاءكم رسول بما لا تهوى. There is no حكم الإظهار there. Okay, that's all about. We've got another ayah here. ولن يتمنوه أبدا بما قدمت أيديهم. طيب, أبدا بما, also we've got أبدا تنوين الفتح, so they didn't put فتحتين, they put only one fatha. Instead of the second fatha they put meme to indicate that you need to change the tanween into mim. Why? Because there is ba afterward. ما قدمت أيديهم. That's all for today. Very short lesson, very easy one. Next time, inshallah, we will have idgham. If you have any question, please don't forget to email me. And have a lovely time and see you next time, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.